Hello everyone, welcome back on our YouTube channel. As you know, in the last video, we have covered till topic number 5.2.4. We are still in progress with topic number actually 5.2 in detail about the each and every detail, how you plan for the test, how you estimate for any testing activity. Here, the subtopic 5.2.5 is about the factors influencing the test effort. So, what are the factors? Actually, there are many factors that influence your test effort. They could be either product characteristic or the development process characteristic, how the development life cycle is, for example, how the people which are involved in the testing, how good or well trained they are, then even test results. Now, so we will discuss in detail about factors that influence the test effort. Test effort estimation involves predicting the amount of test related work that will be needed in order to meet the objective of the testing for a particular project, release, or iteration. Like, actually, estimation is you estimate, you predict how much time or effort will you need for any activity of related to testing for any product or for any release, but like you estimate at the start of the project, but maybe there are some factors which can influence your estimation. How factor influencing the test effort may include characteristic of the product, characteristic of the development process, characteristic of the people, and the test results as shown below. So you have to keep in mind many things whenever you are planning for test effort. Let's say you are saying for project X, I have like dedicated 120 1200 or 1200 man hours, let's say, and you have, for example, two members in team. So how will you then, you will say, okay, if I divide like 1200 by 2, I will have 600 working hours for each of the person in testing team. But maybe you have to keep in mind many things. Are my testers are well trained? Are the quality of the work products are quite good? The quality of the code is fine? Or let's say if my tester needs some kind of trainings, or the development life cycle which is being chosen, is it well enough to cope with the with the day-to-day problems related to testing? So there are many factors. So product characteristic which can influence test effort are the risk associated with the product. Maybe like some risks are associated with the product. What does I what I mean exactly by this? So it's like this. For example, there are some products are like very near to the risk, like they, you have analyzed during the planning phase that there are these areas which could be risky, and based on that you think maybe we will need more time while testing, then you can estimate your test effort based on those characteristics. Even the quality of test basis, like if you are doing some testing, you need some if you are like, let's say, testing some work product whatsoever, you need some things to test. Like test basis is the complete data which we have seen in detail already in the chapter number 1 as well. Like it is a thing which tell you what to test, what will be your data, everything which you are like which will be related to testing is your test basis. So how good your requirements are being written, how good your test bases are, based on that it varies the test effort. Similarly, the size of the product, for sure, if the size of the product is bigger, massive nine of code, then you will need more test effort. The complexity of the product domain, yes. The requirement of quality characteristic, like how strict our customer is related to the some quality characteristics, security, portability, reliability, usability. So based on that, your test effort will vary. The required level of detail for a test documentation, for sure. Requirements for legal and regularity compliance, maybe if you have to be very sure, you have to be very sure about the regularity compliance. You have to think not about the testing for the for the standards, but as well as there are some restrictions from the government side as well for regularity testing as well. So that will need some effort. Similarly, development process characteristic also affect the test process or test effort. How? The stability and maturity of the organization, like which development life cycle, for example, they are using, and then how stable and mature organization is. The development model is used, either it's an agile model, either it's a sequential model. So it depending on the model, how good the model is developed, your test efforts could vary. The test approach which you have finalized, that's why the test approach and test strategy is very important at the start of the planning. If you have a good approach, your testing will be completed in a cost effective and time effective manner. The tool use also affect the test effort. The test process which you are using, even the time pressure sometimes affect the test effort. People characteristic, it's very common. I think the skills and experience of the people involved, especially with similar project and product domain knowledge, it will help you a lot. Like if you're people we all who's already have experience and knowledge with the similar kind of project and product, then your test effort will be lesser. But in other case, you will definitely need a lot of effort. Team cohesion and leadership as well. Test results, the number and severity of defects found, the amount of rework required. Like you got the result, now based on that maybe you need some reworking, maybe some defects are very severe, you have to rework on them again. Your testing effort will be will be affected by these factors. So there are many factors as well, but as per the foundation level, these factors will be more than enough for you, like product characteristic, development process characteristic, people characteristic, and test results.